Yo, yo.
Hello. Oh, the voice crack. Ah. Yo. What's up? What the hell? Thank you so much for the subscription. It's so nice. I mean, it's nice just having you here, but you know what I mean. Always appreciate the, you know, the support. Either way. Welcome, Lenny, as well. Hey. As you guys might see right now, the chat is different. I've changed the chat on stream. The biggest change is that, maybe you'll see it here, I think. I hope. No? Yes? There. Look at that. We can see stuff from YouTube now. Isn't that crazy? I won't have these weird conversations with people from YouTube that doesn't make any sense to anyone else who are not reading the chat there. So that's gonna be cool, because apparently I haven't been following like good enough, but since like February 6th this year they changed it, so you're allowed to have it, but you don't get to, you cannot you know, tell viewers to go from Twitch to YouTube. I know they're being a little like weird about it, right? It makes sense. I see why they want people to be on their platform, but I don't see how a combined chat would really hinder anyone from doing that. Anyway, so now people from YouTube could join us. I mean, they could before, but now everyone can see. Everyone can see and converse with each other, which is nice. Looking forward to that. I feel like a combined chat are actually better for keeping people on Twitch, right? Otherwise you go to YouTube because you want to see what the people over there. Because then I'm like, I'm talking with someone on YouTube. And people go over there to be like, what the heck in heck? What the heck's going on? No one follows that chat, right? I mean, yeah, for sure. And it's a lot nicer. I don't know how it looks now. Is it looking weird? It's looking a little weird. No, it looks fine. I mean, it looks a little like takes up more space now. But I feel like it's clearer. It's like easier to see. I could fidget with it now. Do you guys like, what does it need? Does it need a better outline or something? I don't know. Maybe it's good as it is. What do you guys think? It's bigger than usual, but looks good, I think. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Today we're not playing Sonic. I'm working hard on my Sonic video. I actually bought a new SSD, SSD, lol, solid state drive, just to I don't know, have more room to just keep my stream stuff on and my video essay stuff, because when I was video editing in DaVinci Resolve, it went so slow because it was on a slow old HDD, which I don't really know what to do with anymore, but I have like 4 terabytes of HDD in my computer. I guess I could like make copies of stuff that I really need in case something would happen with one of the other drives. But anyway, now it's going so smooth. Like if I want to show, like here, I'll show you guys. We'll go to main. I don't know if you guys remember, but it took like forever to get stuff going in this program before. Now it has to start. Kind of depends on the layout of the game. Yeah, we'll see that. But if I go in here, right, or we'll see how it looks. Like, see, and now I can just start it. Here we go.
Something else. But once you get the hang of it,
do you guys remember that we had to like wait before, but now it's just hit open and we can watch and like edit instantly. It makes it so much easier.
And that unpredictability, that's the magic. Because when a run does go perfectly, it feels earned.
I don't think I want to fade it out to black. I did keep fading it out to black, but that's kind of ass. That's kind of ass. But yeah, exactly. I started this and
part of the game where you get to feel awesome.
I can just show you guys.
Stages, you feel like the fastest thing alive.
Right.
You zoom through hoops, dash through rings, and somersault backflip through your enemies. The other 40% though contains some real risk. If you don't understand the physics,
that's kind of cool.
Obstacles aren't inconveniences.
They're death sentences. Anyway, they really are though. You die a lot in this game. So that's cool. Makes it a lot easier. Like if I'm like, I really want to edit, but maybe not that long. I don't have to wait like 15 minutes for the program to be like, I gotta read through your hour-long videos, right? And now I just started and I'm in there. It's nice. So then I could I did like this.
Decides you meant something else.
No, like, not that one, but that's it's a fun little edit. But I tried to do like with this A rank. I'm trying, right? Like it's come up here and it does that like that little thing.
Too easy. Piece of cake? No.
But I don't know. Shit's difficult. Editing's difficult. I'm realizing, but it's fun. It's fun to learn. But I literally spent 1 hour just trying to do that. So yeah. Séance. We're going Séance of Blake Manor. We're going to the 1800s island. And I'm gonna be voice acting a lot, but I cannot make... We'll see how it goes. I'm definitely not gonna make 20 different Irish accents. That's for sure. I don't even know if I could do one, like, well enough to you know, yeah, for it to be worthwhile, but we'll see, we'll see. It's gonna be a lot of reading and a lot of thinking, so that's perfect for me. Surely. You're very excited? This could be big, this could be big. I've been excited for this for a long time as well. I've been asking you guys if we should play this for like a couple of months, but we haven't really gotten there, but now we're here. Content warning, the Séance of Blake Manor is a gothic folk horror and, as such, touches on a lot of human tragedies experienced throughout history. Every effort has been taken to find a balance between authenticity and sensitivity with the language used. The player's discretion is advised. Spooky. A Finnish accent? I feel like you have to do the Irish voice just... Well, we'll see how the text is. No, I can't fucking do it. I can't. Maybe I'll get into it. We'll see. I backed out instantly. It's been a long time since we played something where I have to voice act a lot. So that's gonna be fun, but I'm a little nervous, if I'm being honest. Let's see where this, where we can put the... Maybe it can be there. It's above everything, and I'm above the menu, and it's not looking great yet, but we'll see. Options. Volume might be fine. Otherwise, I could just change it. But I don't know about this. Wait, we're gonna draw sigils? Epic. It's probably okay. We'll start new game. Maybe it's a lot of voice, like maybe there's voice acting in it as well. Not sure.
Mr. Ward!
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday a guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Dean.
It doesn't sound very Irish.
Carries on as if nothing has happened.
Oh.
She has not left. Of that I am sure.
Looks like Dracula, he really does.
This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out.
But that's how everyone looked like in the 1800s, right?
I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you. There's no one else to turn to. I hear you are an honorable man, a steadfast investigator, and, perhaps most importantly, godly. I pray for the girl that this is true.
Godly. So he's the goat, or... Bro, you're such a godly investigator. Thanks, man. The Séance of Blake Manor. I think this means that it's like, you know, faithful. Is he the godlike investigator, or is he just very religious? I think it's the second part, right? They know that this shit's cursed and that he's gonna need God on his side. They won Friday. Alright.
Evelyn Dean.
Maybe there's a lot of voice acting. Maybe I don't have to... We'll see.
The slumlord, Rupert Dean. I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her father. Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement in her brother's death.
This is a casual conversation with himself, you know?
I suppose that too will become clear in time.
Oh, we just walk around. I was of not opinion, but I thought It was like you pressed the arrows and went into different rooms, but this is just an FPS kind of deal. You can move faster by running. Yeah. Yeah. I will get seasick. Yeah. Perhaps. Wait, it said did it cost time or something? A not uncommon centerpiece at a place such as this.
Hello?
Ah,
Is somebody there?
spooky boy. Dun dun dun. Maybe it would be better. Would it be better if I played with a controller? Maybe I can. Maybe it would be less back and forth, you know? I can't. I'm seeing things. The lateness of the hour and the long day of travel must have my nerves on edge. Still, perhaps I will ask. You check all the evidence you find in the records. Okay. Washerwoman. The record contains a catalog of all the evidence Ward has gathered during his investigation. Some evidence can be examined or analyzed for further information. You can examine your hiring letter, for example. Okay. Okay, well, so this, I thought this was like the beginning, but I guess not. Mr. Ward, I'll waste no time, as there none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday a guest went missing, a young woman named Evelyn Dean. Photograph enclosed. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened, but her room's not been slept in, nor have any locals seen her off hotel grounds. She has not left, of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick. I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out if you find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you, but there is no one else to turn to. I hear you are an honorable man, a steadfast investigator, and perhaps most importantly, godly. Oh, that is what he said, is it? It might be. I was focusing too much on like the stream layout. Anyway, we read it again. I pray for the girl that this is true. Sincerely, a concerned party. Discussable with. Bro, she was baddie. Okay, 1890s baddie for real. We don't really know who hired us now. I don't think it was sent from. No, just a concerned party. Discussable. Who's this guy? Okay, so there's one guy we know of. Maybe that's the concerned party. Blake Manor. Washerwoman. Could talk with her or about her with like everyone. I thought I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain out front of the manor. That's how they talk, right? Oh shit. That's my like Uncle Scrooge voice. This guy's not Irish, no, he had a very normal voice. It's so me to not just... It takes time. Do we care about that? 1 minute though. Barrel of rusty colored rainwater. Maybe I should drink it. I love red water. It's from the other side of the world. Well, they did say that it was a far, but I feel like in the 1890s, you know, a couple of miles was kind of far away. Maybe they were like exaggerating. It doesn't seem like there is a lot here. We can run. This weather. So spooky. I love it. Very Halloweeny. Halloween core. I should check with the front desk for any information on Miss Dean's whereabouts. Time is of the essence. If you are to solve the mystery of Blake Manor, time advances when Ward interacts with the objects and characters. Yep. Now until midnight tonight to resolve the mystery of Miss Dean's departure. You'll be free to further explore the manor in the coming days. Interesting. Wait, so I've wasted 2 minutes? There's nobody around. I could ring the reception bell or spend a moment taking in the place first. Record your goals and progress in a mystery map. Mystery map? Unlocked a mystery. You should investigate it. Yeah, there's no one here. I've arrived at the manor to confirm if Miss Dean was here and if no longer present was the manner of her leaving. Okay. Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for your investigation. Leads provide guidance and the avenues of investigation. Selecting a connection reveals context for why two nodes are connected. It kind of looks like, you know, when I'm editing, honestly. Like a little bit. So what does this mean? This is a lead. I should check into the hotel. Yeah, okay. This is a document that... Yeah, it's... You know. That's all I have. Okay, nice. Cool. Kling plong.
Yes. Hello. I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
I see. We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken.
Because they're all dead. Maybe, probably. I don't know.
Farley, the manager here. We're quite full at present, but we can fit you in. I'll send word that her room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight. But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
Don't tell me I have to sign with like the mouse or something. You can analyze people, documents, and certain items. Move the magnifying glass to hunt for observation. Like the document led to the mystery, and the mystery leads to the objective check-in, I guess. Yeah. X. Evelyn Dean. Miss Dean signed the registration book a few days ago. There's a lot of names here, all signed in within last week. One I thought there would be. Excluding myself and Miss Dean, there are 17 others currently staying in the hotel. That's awesome. That's like kinda... That's a lot of people, right? I don't know if you guys know about the game called Danganronpa, but I think it's like the exact same amount there. And I'm looking at like a... I'm watching one of the like Let's Plays of the second one now. This is not gonna be like Danganronpa though, but still. Only one guest has signed in with an X, meaning this gathering has unusually high literacy rates. Is that actually how you sign if you can't sign? Person X and a father Lorcan Sinnott signed in after Miss Dean reportedly went missing. Or I guess... I feel like the people working here could help you, right? Examine. More? Uh-oh. Not good enough. Yeah. No, there's 3 out of 4, it says. Uh-oh. What have I missed? Oh. Guest sign-in times. A record of who arrived and departed and when. I noticed Miss Dean's did not sign out. Yeah, me too. Her squiggly line was a lot shorter than this squiggly line. Okay.
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
The seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Indeed. The, Séance. I noticed the Miss Dean's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Dean?
It is. Rather it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer.
I don't think so. I wonder who the party is, right? Because they were of the opinion, or of the, they thought she was here.
Were you hoping to meet
It
her?
was she was still in the hotel.
I was. She's, left already?
She has, yes.
Hmm.
Can I help with anything else?
I like your glasses, man. Cool style. Okay, now I should change. I'm looking at the... There we go. Now you guys can see the time. That's awesome. Where do I fit in all of this? Down in the corner. Is that too far down in the corner? There's a lot of text and stuff. But if it seems like most texts are actually to the right side. Okay. You can engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your records. Certain responses will reveal new information, exposing more about the characters and their mysteries. Discussing topics will consume time. Select discuss evidence to ask Mr. Warley about Miss Dean. Okay. The Grand Seance. Telegraph machine broken. They say that, but okay, people. Right. We can go around here. Let's talk about Evelyn. What can you tell me about yourself, sir? About yourself? I am the manager here at the hotel. With utmost respect, Mr. Ward. I think that's all you need to know. I'm not that great at remembering voices, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe they'll change, but I'll try my best. Didn't I chose him? I'm sorry, but did you say Miss Dean departed early already? Yes, Tuesday night, perhaps Wednesday morning. Her letter said she had to leave on short notice. Letter? Ah, in truth, she took her luggage and left in the middle of the night. In the morning, we found only a letter and her payment at the front desk. Would that be usual for her? I could not say, sir. This was the first time she stayed here. Interesting. Can we analyze you? What does that give us? Yeah, cool glasses. He has something in his hand. I'm guessing it's a pocket watch. He keeps checking his pocket watch. It's either pressed for time, ruled by routine, or both. His glasses are cracked! Cracking glasses. They must be difficult to see through. The damage must be recent. Or surely he'd have had them fixed. Uh-oh. Unhappy expression. He looks profoundly displeased. Is it with me or something else? Yes. Let him, yeah, and let him look at his clock. I mean, come on. What the hell? Oh my god, are you looking at your clock? It's only 11 PM. You have work to do. Anyway, we've talked about the people. Don't really care about that. We can talk about... Let's talk about the washerwoman. You would think me quite mad, Miss Varley, but I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I can assure you that our facility has a full laundry. Nothing is washed in the fountain. Perhaps you saw a bean eye? It would be fitting for the time of year and the gathering here, though unfortunate for whoever's clothes were being washed. Right, so because there was clothes there, we thought that she was washing stuff, I guess. What about your telegraph machine, sir? I can just discuss it with you, useless. You mentioned the telegraph machine is down? It is. Likely the storm shorted the battery. Terrible timing. I tried to wire up the replacement, but I've had no luck. I'll have the groundsman look in the morning. Look in the morning. Okay. I don't know why you got this voice, but that's fine. The Grand Seance. Isn't seance like some cold shit? No, not really, but everyone holding hand and like trying to summon ghosts. Very spooky, very spooky. It looks like you've gone to some trouble with this event. This seance is the first of its kind. It seemed prudent to put some expense into the event. What makes this seance distinct from any other? Well, I simply run the hotel and would not be the best source for an in-depth explanation, but I will try my best. A typical seance allows only limited communication with a ghost. It's like a little Russian or something, I don't know. Limited in that a medium is needed, a host, a device, etc. It's believed that at the right time of the year, with the right collection of people gathered, a more direct form of communication could be achieved. And so those people have been gathered here at Samhain, and when the veil is thinnest, to see if that is true. As I say, that is the belief. Whether you believe it, Mr. Ward, is up to you. Alright. Oh, we can talk about these things. What's with your unhappy expression? Let's do it. Why are you so fucking angry? Are you alright, sir? You look rather perturbed. I am perfectly fine. My mind is on the hotel and event. Of course. Okay, I feel like we're just wasting time here now.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room. I'll be back to show you to it shortly.
It does not sound at all like the voice I gave him, but that's fine.
Excuse me. With the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
Bliat. So Miss Dean was here but left. Her date of departure does line up with the letter I received. It would be good to see the letter she left behind. Since my cutoff for investigating is midnight, I should get a move on. By exploring and interacting with items, you can progress the investigation. To see which objects you can interact with, hold down space to enable detective vision. Whoa! What superpower would you have? Detective vision. Alright. Table. Kinda wanna know what, what's up with these. So is it actually Halloween? Turnips with carved faces and glowing embers placed inside. Horrifying things. Might be, maybe this came out during Halloween last year. Illuminati? The Grand Seance, a gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters, regardless of sex, color, or creed. Join renowned mystic Carmela Mantovani as she leads us in the most advanced crossing of the veil as yet witnessed by mortal man. No wobbling tables, distant moans, or questionable planchettes here. See the spirit for yourself and better yet, speak with it directly. So this is what they're here to do? To talk with a ghost? That cannot be possible. I've heard of seances before, but always the spirit speaks through a medium, a person or object. Surely all fraudulent and spiritually dubious. What on earth was Evelyn Dean doing here? Her father did not strike me as a spiritual man, nor one who would allow his child stray so far from his sight that she could end up here of all places. Who was this woman? Nice. Yeah. Nice and bias and okay. They did kinda Yeah, what are those discs about? Entertainment schedule. Oh, here's the letter. Let me have a little look at this private letter. This letter is written in a swirly script that I think may be Middle Eastern. What on earth could these be for? It could be that they're important. Maybe there's a clue to their use somewhere around here. Is that like old vinyls? You'd know, before vinyls became a thing, they were using like clay discs. Right? I don't know if this is way too early. Yeah, didn't she have a letter here? Wasn't that the idea? A personal letter from Victoria Lau. There's no reference to the manor or planned events whatsoever. Letters from a Mr. Dupre. He is half-heartedly inquiring about the business. A photo of him outside manor is included. His expression is flat. When interacting with a person or object, you may have more than one actions to choose from. Use scroll to navigate between actions. Enter or listen. It sounds like there's someone on the other side. Enter. Am I allowed? Hello, my man.
This area is for staff only.
Yes.
I'll kindly ask you to leave this room.
Yes.
If you need assistance, you can ring the bell in the lobby.
Okay, so we definitely need to check that room out. But not right now. How about the telegraph room? There's a faint smell of burnt paper in the air in here. Someone has burned the letter. Empty envelopes for letters yet to be written. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how, like, all of this takes like a minute to look through, so maybe... Oh, that's what the discs are for. Oh, you can repair it. These burnt out discs are where the smell in the room is coming from. I'll remove them in case there's any risk of fire. Oh, that's... Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's give it a try. Use these new discs to replace the old ones. Need to assemble a battery with the right voltage to power the telegraph machine. Just needs the right number of discs in the right order. 6 volts. Ooh, yeah, how does this work exactly? Is it like that? No. No shot? Is it like this? How much is a volt? Oh, now I'm taking it away, lol. I feel like we need to learn. Oh, we can test it there, lol. Okay. I have learned about this in school at one point. Wrong order. Yeah, exactly. But I don't remember the deal. I don't remember what... Like how much you needed for a volt or in what order the things went. Right. So I wonder if there's any point of... I mean, no. There's no point in looking at different jack-o'-lanterns. There's nothing I can see from here that would be causing the burnt smell in the room. I really thought it was gonna be the fire first. Battery. Here. Okay. That's a cell. Yeah, so I actually thought it was gonna be between them. Electrolyte bridge. Exactly. So the paper is like... It's wet paper, right? I think so. A voltaic battery is built by stacking cells to reach the required voltage output. This diagram shows a voltaic battery out with an output of 4 volts. So it is exactly 1 volt per like formation, which is kind of crazy. Is that how it works in real life, or is it just, you know, to make it a little easier? Three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Bzz. The battery seems to be working, and the telegraph machine now has a hum to it. I should tell the manager. I can look at it. I don't know if I need to look at it. It's working. We fixed it. We're a handyman. Oh, hello, spooky, skilly man. I love the vibe to this game. Like, I don't know, it's not very like jump scary so far, but it's pretty atmospheric. Ding dong.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Yeah. We fixed the telegraph machine.
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it. Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me.
We fixed it actually, but okay.
You shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
I should act quickly. I don't know how long he'll stay up in here. Characters location, points of interest and rooms. Can we check in the map? I love that this is like a little. This feels like one of your skräck. Is that what it's called? No. What's it called? Oh. Whatever, adventures. Lenny? Skräck? No. Oh no. We played it quite a bit. I forgot what it's called. It's something like that. What do you mean? The RPG, the Swedish RPG we're playing. It's not called Skräck, but it's something similar. It's like, you know, it's... Oh, yeah, right. See? Another CK word. Yeah. Does feel like a little shocky. I'm a little shocked. That's for sure. Wait, so we can press 1 and we have this. Okay. Wait, 8 out of 11 evidence pieces found. I stop and steal. Okay. Yeah, we fixed the... Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Whoa. Yes, sign in times, yeah. So I'm guessing this is gonna be more advanced. Seems like it's very tutorial, you just do the thing kind of deal now. Telegraph machine goes into explore manager's office. Letter from Miss Dean could be in the manager's office. Right. So they were talking about that, but we didn't find any. So it's probably maybe in the office. Research the manager's office for information. Could as well have been a session, yeah, for sure. Right, it's just chilling with that now. Cozy little tutorial. Yeah, you know people are in the right mind when they have paintings of dead insects on the wall. Okay. Here's the Curiosa official ranking of what should we rank them by? Least likable. Least likable insect. Okay, so we have spider first. Spider, honestly, pretty freaking cool. right? I really like spiders. I don't like when they're like huge, but like design wise and just function wise, cool. Afterwards, it's like the normal beetle. I don't know. They're also kind of cool. They're just like kind of slow, do their thing. And none of these I want in my house, obviously, or apartment. So he's second place of. I guess the ones I like then. The last one sucks the most, right? Right, so so these guys are kind of on the same tier almost, but I guess this one would be third because it doesn't have this weird ass dongle at the top, right? Anything with a weird dongle by the mouth, like it's just a horn, right? Probably, but it scares me. I don't know what it's gonna do with it. But yes, Tvestjärt is that's the worst one. If I see one, I scream. That's not true, but I get this like I get shivers in my body. That's what I'm saying. It was in a reverse order. I did it wrong. I said who sucked the most, and then I kind of did it in the wrong order. So okay, so this guy sucked the most. Then this guy with the dongle, this guy without the dongle, normal beetle, and spider best. Spider well designed. I haven't been bitten by a Tvestjärt, but I remember very clearly I was out like playing in the garden, in like my grandmother's garden, and she had left like it was very hot and very like it had rained or something recently, so it was very damp out. So she had left like a rubber thing, I don't know, something to hold stuff together on like a tree. And for some reason I decided to pull it, right? It was like 100 of them under there. Just having a big old Tvestjärt orgy. What are they called in English? Anyway. Rhino Beetle is the best one. To the far left, I think. This one? I like this one. This one is, like I said, with dongles in front of them, usually minus points. Earwig, right. That's kind of like, there must be a... Far right, okay. There's gotta be some story to that, right? Because Norway loves their stuff like that. Like they call their like baby frogs. What are they called in English? Wait, before they turn into like real frog amphibian. Like anyway, they're called a rumpetroll. Tadpole. Yeah. Sorry. It's I should know that. I'm playing Pokemon right now. They have like there's like actually a Pokemon that's just named that. That also looks like Tadpole. Anyway, they're called rumpetroll, and there's gotta be a story to that, right? But no Norwegian knows of the story. They just buy that it's called a rumpetroll. Rumpetroll into frosk. It's like what? In Swedish, it's grodyngel into groda, which just makes sense. It is literally just frog child into frog, right? Which also makes more sense than tadpole into frog. Anyway, I'll be back to Reelsis in a bit. Okay, nice. But then they also have öjenstickare, which is dragonflies, right? And that's there's gotta be a story to that as well. I kind of know the story of that though. They were, I think it's, I don't know why, but there was stories about them actually like poking you in the eyes, right, with their tail. And it might just be as simple as one of those stories you tell your kids to keep them away of the water, because water is like one of the scariest enemies, you know, especially back in the day when, I don't know, you weren't keeping as much track on your kids, maybe you let them do things as they wanted, you know, it wasn't as much of an iron grip. I feel like a lot of people, when they think back, they're like, oh, kids were ruled with an iron grip, which they were to a degree. I mean, you can't hit children anymore, for example, right? But at the same time, I feel like You know, everyone's like, I don't know, every kid is so pillowy now. You just gotta freaking do shit. But maybe not to drown in the water. Maybe that's one you should look out for, but you can't, I don't know, man. Kids gotta learn by doing. Can't just get their will all the time. That's to poke your eyes out, yeah. A record of who is in which room, useful information to have. There's something under it. There is something under it. Evelyn Dean. I think yes. This is Miss Dean's departure letter. On his desk, strange. He must have been examining it when I arrived. It's signed. I wonder, does this match her signature in the sign-in book? Yeah, I'd definitely say so. I mean, there are differences, right? Yeah, there's like quite a bit of differences. But honestly, is this the good... I feel like this is like old proof, right? Like, how often does one signature look exactly the same? I feel like this is like her after coffee, and this is like her 6 in the morning before coffee, right? Could just be the same person. Oh my god. Oh yeah, look at this, it's not round like this one. What the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah. Okay, that's different. This is different for sure. Okay, that's not different. It's just ran out of ink or something. This is different. These signatures are close, but they don't match. Somebody else wrote this letter of hers. But who? Why? I guess I don't do signatures enough. Does your signature, if you do a signature like 3 times, does it look the same, Lenny? It wouldn't for me, but I honestly just write my name because I'm a child. I'm a big child. You've gathered enough evidence to craft a I guess everyone does write their own name, but it's literally just like some serif, you know? Yeah, exactly. You've nailed that, and then it's just like... blah, 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 blah. It's like when you get prescribed medicine. You get enough evidence to craft a hypothesis. Evidence provides keywords for each hypothesis. Press 1. Forged leaving letter. A letter, I mean. Think. Press make hypothesis to open the hypothesis panel. Complete the hypothesis by filling in the missing words using keywords gleaned from evidence. Press consider to determine if you're correct. Okay, well, let's freaking go. Fake handwriting. Well, okay, so that she messed up the E is like the most telling one. Forged leaving letter. A letter excusing Miss Dean from the event. It is a fake. The signature forged. Perhaps. So we could go here. Is Dean's departure think? Oh, what? Really? Do I pick here now? No. Reset. My arrival. What? Wait. Wait a second. How's this work exactly? Miss Dean's departure is forged. Yes, let's go. Consider. I guess this gonna be. Miss Dean's departure letter is forged. It's broken. I don't understand the graph. There's a graph? Wait, this? What do you mean? What do you mean graph? Yeah, I decide this. Exactly. So you pick and then you pick one of the blue. And I feel like it's as easy as Miss Dean's letter is forged. Right? But you could choose something else. It's is protect. Is signed by her. Honestly, I feel like... Yeah, well, whatever. What if... I know what happened here.
So, Miss Dean didn't leave the hotel, and somebody wants us to think that she did. But who? Can I learn anything about the culprit?
They did not know. They can write?
Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland. The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Dean.
Mystery solved. Ah, easy. Holy. Yeah, like it's not waterproof yet, but we're cooking. She did not leave the manor, though somebody wants people to think that she did. But that's because, well, she could still have left, but she was very like careful with she wrote down her name and when she arrived, but she never wrote down when she left. And I guess she could have just left in a hurry and didn't have time for that, but I feel like she would have written it down. She just left. Do we know that this actually solved the truth, or did we just lock in our answer? I should ask you guys more about what we should lock in, but I think that means that we solved this first little thing. But see here, the culprit, they are able to write. Since mid-40s, he's the manager. He can write. I never met Dean before she arrived. Facts about the culprit. Like, it's so, but do we know that it's true? I'm not sure. Or is a locked-in answer a solved mystery? I guess we'll see when I get it wrong. Or not. I mean, if anything could be right. I understand what you mean. But it's kind of hard to tell. Like, if we would have gotten like a... you know, first, then it would have been very easy to tell. But now, since it seemed so easy and we just got it, I don't know. You know. While also not making perfect sense, I guess it makes okay sense. Oh, there's a lot of reading. That's kind of nice. I mean, I like it. These are things we've like, yeah. These are things we've seen before. Didn't we talk about this on a happy... Yeah, it's discussable, but we've already done that. We haven't talked about Blake Manor with him, which could be interesting. Should investigate Miss Valley's office to see if I can... Okay. His quarters to see if it contains anything useful.
Mr. Ward.
Yes?
Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
Uh-oh. Wait, so I could just go in here? Want to see that I leave now? Is that fine? Maybe.
Mr. Ward, what were you doing in there?
I don't know. What were you doing in that other room? Wait. Let's get out. I think I want the camera to be a little bit like that. Maybe? Wait. Sorry, I'm freaking out. Okay, that's fine. That's probably good.
Did you repair that machine only to use it to lure me away from my office?
This guy should be the investigator. This guy. Yeah, it does
Whatever your
feel
reason for
significant.
being there, you may take your bags and leave. Get out.
You failed. Yeah, I thought he wouldn't be too happy about us. As a result of your actions, 0 of the people in the manor survived. Damn. What happened? What? Okay. Awesome. Everyone died.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
The opposite of 0 then. Oh. Yeah, makes sense. La 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 la. Yeah, okay. It is very bright there. Before I was like, oh, I guess it's bright everywhere, but it's kind of weird that it's bright in the... but I guess not. I guess someone could just be in the basement doing something.
Mr.
Yeah.
Ward,
Would be a little weird, but maybe I was out taking a little ciggy or something.
your room is ready.
Holy really, we look evil.
The porter shall meet us there.
So what are we thinking? I guess you in this time you could probably take a cig anywhere. I don't know where you go out, but what do we think of the game? So far, it's intriguing. It's glass. This couldn't have been very cheap in this day and age. Mystery. Oh, that's like we can see his whole tree.
If you head up the stairs, the porter will show you to your room.
Yes. A portrait of a woman with dark hair. She's holding an ornate vase that looks to be Egyptian. That's curious. The plaque reads, Lady Wilhelmina Blake. Maybe the founder. Could be a little confusing, but I guess when we're into it more, it'll be more clear, even for me. Yeah, I hope so. It's not super clear for me either.
Yours, sir.
Not at all, I'd say. Map of the upper floor. This should be useful for placing which guest is located where. There he is. Has a cross. That's kind of interesting. Unusual Celtic cross. A Celtic? It's definitely Celtic. Celtic cross, though it seems somehow different to many I've seen. What are we gonna say about him? Sunken red eyes. Red eyes? Bro, let a man enjoy his spliff during work, okay? No, honestly, I didn't even see they were red. I thought it was just like the art. His eyes are red, as if something is irritating them. Okay. Shaky hands. Seems to be suffering from some kind of tremor. But here's the deal. Like, here's what I find a little annoying. You click at all these things. His hands are so, you know, steady. How would I know this without clicking? It's not like I can see and I'm like, oh, there's something weird. Anyway. Feels like Swedish kids book Tordiven flyger i skymningen. Just like Swedish Twin Peaks. Yeah, this does give a little Twin Peaks vibe. Everyone is a little off so far. This manor kind of looked like that school map in Phasmo. Should I eat tuna, rice and mayo for dinner, or mackerel in tomato sauce and rice? I'd go for tuna, rice and mayo any day of the week. I don't know if that takes longer to prep. Kind of sounds like it. Here's the thing, and you might not enjoy what I'm about to say, but if you do like mayo, freaking... Why not try a little mayo in that mackerel and tomato sauce? and rice. I feel like in Norway they really love that combo. Mackerel in tomato sauce with mayo, right? And I feel like that's something we Swedes have missed out on. It's so fucking good. Just don't overdo it with mayo. You did not like it. Well, it's because you haven't tried it, right? The Norwegians, they swear by it. And us Swedes, we've missed out. No, everything I'm cooking rice and I just opened can. Okay. And nice.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to destroy it with if you don't that you could try a little bit.
breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the East Wing dining hall. Nice chance to meet your fellow guests, that. Anyway, sleep well and all that.
Thank you, brother. Mr. Doyle.
You almost have it, sir. Room
No. Oh, okay. My bad. This place got a cuck share. You always need a cuck share in your hotel room. An intelligent and sly creature, though those traits do not seem to have helped it here. Gramophone. A fine gramophone, not the kind of thing I was expecting to find in my room. Stranger still, it does not come with any recordings. I look and feel exhausted. I'm unsure what beast this came from. It looks a little demonic. Cool. An empty landscape. There's not much else to paint around here, I suppose. I never played much of Phasmophobia. So there was a stage that looked kind of like this. My luggage. I won't unpack in case I found myself needing a hasty retreat. There's little of interest to me in here right now, but maybe it'll come in handy eventually. A stag in a wintry landscape, a skilled piece, if somewhat uninspired. Is there a thump? Is that my heart? Oh, it's because I'm hovering over something I can interact with. I doubt I'll sleep well knowing that this damn thing is lit. Bro, shit's lit. A thick rug with an unremarkable design. Honestly, I found it looked like kind of a nice rug. I don't know. Really? Maybe. Well, freshly dressed with good quality sheets. I should rest. Let's do it. Hit the sack. That's what they called masturbating in the 1800s. Oh. Oh. Weeping angel. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm familiar with it, but I'm not familiar with like the deal, you know. What's the deal with the weeping angel? Why is he sad? Why is she sad? It's a little puzzly. Wait, so how do they want us to... You need to draw in all of it. Okay. It's one of those puzzles on Facebook. I don't know if you guys ever get them. No one can get this. Can you draw the line without crossing the other lines? Then you look at it and decide it's impossible. But here you can actually cross lines, so it's like, I don't know what the deal is. Ooh. Unless... Okay, but you can't go back over the lines. What does that really... Like now, for example. Okay, okay. Nice. It was the same, it was in like the logo, right? That this marking. I keep fidgeting with the camera. It's because I'm not terribly happy with the chair I bought. It's not super comfy. But maybe I just have to like make more of an effort into finding a comfy position, you know?
Oh, my head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream?
Yeah,
So vivid.
for sure.
Despite my tiredness.
I was not happy with this one. It was kind of cheap, and then I tried it. I did try it, and it felt nice, but now it's like kind of sat in already, and yeah, it's not great. Should just bought like a really good office chair or something. Despite my tiredness, so yeah, okay.
Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd. What on earth was that?
Something broke. Alright, let's go. Baddie. Honestly, what the hell? Yo. I do buy a lot of things online though. Oh. Well.
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all he had to do was hit the wrong part.
Okay. Everyone is so in the face. Yeah. Honestly, they're mogging. They were about to be out-mogged by everyone here. Mr. Hansweiss must be the groundsman. Given the attire, he is likely Father Loken Sinnott. First day of standing lessons. Yeah. They are very tense. She looks a little... But yes. And he also looks like okay, I guess. Those whispering women. Only one matching pair signed in at the same time. A Mrs. Victoria Lau and a Miss Ivy McLeod. McLeod? Lesbian psychologist. Yes.
Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
He looks like a villain.
Oh, sirs, these were a crow.
Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Mrs. Joyce looks to be the housekeeper. Kind of a weird cross on you.
Sorry, Marquess.
It's just the painting. What is happening here? Oh no, never mind. Sorry, I guess, yeah.
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
Miss Murphy must be the cook.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
The Marquess of Doon. I thought you said like Marquet. I guess in English you say Marquess. Jonathan Blake. Would the boy in that painting be the master of the house? Walter? The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone then? Everyone except Miss Dean, of course. Do I have to make up a voice for everyone at the same time?
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Right. Some decorum, please.
These guys are... they're Scottish. Callahan. Aunt, perhaps then these are Ruarian Fiad Callahan?
She said far worse about
Who is
than
this
all
guy?
through.
What?
Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
Freaking Gandalf. This row Finn wasn't in the sign-in book. He must be the ex.
A bad omen? And it didn't show up in your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Show some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line?
Eriksson.
Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect...
Is there a need to prove yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Huh?
Now with Mr. Dupre. Hell yeah. It's gonna take, he did look, I don't know. Yeah, the right amount of like Latino to him. But yes, it's gonna take a while for me to learn all the names, if ever. Touzon. By process of elimination, then that distracted man must be Cathal O'Meara. Of those remaining women, the lady on the right looks more like a Barbosa and the other a Quinn.
Speaking of late arrivals, who is our newest guest?
Oh, well, hello everyone.
This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up.
Saved by the bell, boys. It's funny. Right? Saved by the bell? That's something you usually say. If those people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance. But who are they all? They're all here for this seance, and some of them know one another clearly. Do they all know one another? Am I clearly an infiltrator? You did tuna? Okay, very nice. I do love tuna. Good choice of fish. Couldn't go wrong with either. I can't think on that too much or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is job, investigate her vanishing and probe into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and the reasons for being here, the better chance I have by finding her. I should make a record of their movements. It might be helpful to know their plans, what their plans are, and when their rooms are free. Okay. Well, hello, Mr.
Monsieur?
Frenchman.
Declan Ward, correct?
Don't say it like that. What do you mean, Declan?
Allow me to even the playing field. I am Etienne Toussaint, a debunker of fraudulent mystics, and it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be easy to make a voice for at least. It's not gonna be like the most PC one, but... Okay. Fraud? You want to talk about fraud? Mr. Toussaint has suggested that there may be frauds at the event. Con art is hoping to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees. Searching out fraud must be easy work at an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? It is a seance. Surely everyone involved in running it is a charlatan and the rest naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur. Many of the guests are true magical practitioners. Okay. But at a gathering such as this, there is likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees. Those who merely believe. Okay. I'll analyze. I'm gonna analyze you now, so shut the hell up. That's what is this? Notebook in pocket. Notebook worn around the edges. Kept close to hand. Society of Psychical Research symbol. A crest which reads Society of Psychical Research. He's gonna try to probe us. But not only our mind. Now I want the kind of tuna they cut up in Japan for sushi and stuff. Yeah, man. Just slobber on that raw tuna. I want that tuna raw dogged down my throat. No, I wouldn't either. It's actually, honestly, amazing. Dip it like in a little bit of soy sauce. I feel like it's easier. They want you to, so the correct way to like have soy on sushi is not through the rice because it takes up too much soy. So you want it on the fish, but I find it difficult to do that with sticks. But I've also found out in later years that in Japan, where they eat the most sushi, they actually, well, when it's fancy and you want to do it correct, they usually use just their fingers. They wash them very cleanly, but this canned tuna in oil. Well, also pretty good, but not as fancy. Let's talk about Evelyn, that's why we're here. Do you know Miss Dean? We have met once or twice, but never exchanged anything more than small talk. my friend, sometimes it's okay. She came off as pleasant, though I suspect there was more to her than she let on. Certainly, I was right, as it is clear to me now that many guests have complex relations with a woman. What an interesting life she must lead. Okay, why are you here and why are you talking to me? Is my question. Magic. It's okay to be... honestly... Excuse me, but did you say there are people here who think they can perform magic? None. None. I said there are people who can perform it. You are, I know, not of the scene. But believe me when I tell you, magical rituals and ghosts is all real. Is this hard, my penis? Stroke it for me. And expensive in what it takes, so it is not commonplace. Easier for some to fake. I feel like he'd be down. This is ridiculous. Do you right now? Maybe, but you are here now and you will soon see many unexplainable things. I don't know if we can learn anything from this guy. Okay, what about your freaking notebook, man? W-race. Nice. No racism is W, but yeah, there is something to be said about like where the line gets drawn, right? For sure. You always carry that notebook with you, Mr. Toussaint. More often than not. There's a lot to record. Best I don't chance it to something fragile like memory. You agree, no? I have seen you making notes in your own journal week.
That's all.
I think not, monsieur. We're not done talking yet.
Okay. You know me, sir? Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you truly are the man I have read about. Okay, we are not done yet. The Grand... Didn't we talk to you about this? Do you think the seance claims could be true? That they can actually summon a ghost and talk to it directly? You asked the wrong man, monsieur. But many things were considered impossible until they were done, no? I have witnessed many strange things in my line of business. From what I know of her, if it can be done, then Mademoiselle Mantovani can do it. What is S? Oh. Oh. Sword. Oh, sword. Okay, let's do everything. We have the guest. Can talk a little bit about him. Let's talk about the guests. You suspect someone then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. Attendees and staff have their own problems to be solved. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover more about the relationship with Diane. Diane. Is it Diane? I have said Dean, but that kind of sounds like a guy. So maybe it's Diane. That makes more sense. And their own reasons for attending the seance. You have gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint to find out what your deductions have revealed. I love someone who is good at communicating. We are not done yet. Yeah. That would be... I would be freaked out. Imagine going to a party and you just talk with someone. And then you're like, yeah, it was nice talking to you. I'll go mingle over there. And they just tell you that you're not done yet. Menacing. I wish we could ask him about the fact that he said that many guests have complicated relations with her. Right? Well, maybe we can. Proof is needed to declare somebody to be a fraud. No. We cannot. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that'll be a thing in, like, the hypothesis we're doing. If I might ask, what does the crest you're wearing indicate? Is the emblem of the Society of Psychical Research, a grouping of curious individuals who try to apply academic rigor to paranormal situations. It's a mixed set, some believers, some skeptics, some in between. But I find it suits me to have some like-minded people to share my work with. Yes, okay. How about you? Mr. Toussaint, tell me about yourself. I'm an academic. It's not me, it's because he's French, okay? With a particular interest in the supernatural. What of it can be proved or disproved? Enough people work to prove its existence, but not so many try to mark where fraud begins. I take it from your accent. You have traveled far to be here. What the? Some distance, I will confess. I'm accustomed to travel to England. London especially. But this is significantly farther west. I feel like he's more Russian now. Fuck, everything turns Russian. As for my origin, France, Paris. Nowadays, though I was born and raised in Reims, have you ever been? I've never left Ireland. I hope someday you have the opportunity. In the meantime, your country is quite beautiful on its own, in its own way. I'm kind of doing a little German as well. You know, he's just an amalgamation of Europe. I guess every character will be. No, I hope not. We'll see. The sort of proof. What sort of proof would suffice to show someone to be a fraud? Any number of things, monsieur. Catching them in the act, of course. Zing. I keep doing that now. That's more German, I feel like. But I feel like French do it as well. They do like their stuff like that. But a record of their methods. A letter admitting they are faking it. Even a confession will do. If witnessed by somebody of standing. I'm sure you will know when you see it. Have you spoken to the manager? Monsieur Volley? Not extensively. I don't take him as one for idle conversation. My kind of man. But you also want to discuss a lot. Okay. No, I don't want to analyze. Get out of here. These are all the things, but this like what we've gotten. Okay, Mr. Touzan's goal is to coerce me into investigating. What do we think? Fraudulence? For, well, for his society. I didn't kid really catch that, but I guess that's what he wants. For guest. I mean, it can't be that. Can't really choose that much elves, right? So. But yeah, I guess that it does seem like if you're in... He was very pushy, right? So it does give that vibe, if nothing else, that he wants something out of us. What if? This doesn't seem right. Research... Wait. Into research. Investigating. Into research of fraudulence? I'm a little lost. God, we're gonna be so lost here. It doesn't seem right. Oh no. Oh no. Mr. Toussaint's goal is to research me into. No, that doesn't work. Coerce me into investigating. Guessed. Oh, there we go. I guess for fraudulence. Yeah. Lol.
It seems Mr.
Might be.
Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
He literally said that, so I mean, yeah. Your goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
Right. Excellent.
Excellent.
I planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, detective.
Help?
You do know who I am.
Is that really... Are they bad at ages? Help.
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see.
You see? See, they like it, you see?
Not read the papers, n'est-ce pas?
N'est-ce pas?
As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson.
Erickson.
She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt. But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence. Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something that proves the case. Of this, I'm sure.
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
That's your job, is it not?
His voice, okay, his voice sounds exactly like my voice does in my head. Okay.
You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided.
A little less like homosexual, maybe. No, okay, I don't. That's not very PC to say either.
The key. I shall see
Yeah,
you back
yeah.
for the evidence inside the hour. Yet otherwise, well, I will have.
But
to
come on,
make
he's
plans
French.
for your breakfast.
Just kidding.
You will be out no long after. I assure you.
Oh no.
And how do you expect
This will
me
be
to
the end
get
of
to
me.
Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
Okay. Lead 2X mysteries. Yeah, okay, we got like a lot of stuff here. So that's his deal. Yeah, we're working on his thing. These are things we could do, but we've already thunk. Don't know what this means. Like a little thing above his head. No idea what that means. Need to find Mr. Toussaint and confront him about my help. Oh, well, okay, we did that. Mr. Toussaint has given him... Yeah, so we need to go into her room. At some point in time. Oh boy. 8 of 16 evidence. Yeah, we got out a lot of... just by talking. He leaves her on private conversation to discover more clues. Okay.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
It's best to stare at them while listening. No, go ahead, talk. Do it. I'm not listening, no. It's fine. Yeah, continue.
No use for one. Druidry is an oral tradition, so I never got much into the writing. I hope it served me grand for my purposes.
Hot oral tradition. Who the F is that guy, right? I mean, this guy is like the druid. He looks like a newly created like shaman in like a Diablo game or something.
No, I was planning on taking some notes.
The sword fencing for man.
I want to
Yes.
go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
We are gonna have normal voices as well, but we're gonna have way worse voices as well.
Why?
I have one that I really like to do, but it's like, yeah, I don't know how much people will catch of what I'm saying, you know?
If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No.
Oh, well, you'll excuse me then.
Trofin doesn't write, and I didn't see his name on the sign in book. He must be the person who marked his name with an X. I'll make a note of that. Now we're just kind of staring. I like to stare to the side. He looks at us like, what's over here? Hello. While investigating, you can learn characters' movements across the weekend. This information is learned by asking people, searching rooms, listening in on conversations, and more. This information will be added to the timetable. Ooh. Alright. Let's learn more about a timetable will be populated. Characters will appear on the map each hour. If you know their schedule for that time slot, reminders can also be set. Right. So... yeah, so she's here now. 8 AM. And we had the key, so she's... where is that? That's where we are? She's down there. And 19 is over here. And oh, and it says what we have, like, keys and stuff too as well. Oh, this place is big. It's good that the detective tells us these things before, honestly. I didn't think about that at all. About what? Wait, I'm lost. I feel like this is a game where we're just gonna be a little lost at times. The writing, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it would have been, I like it. It didn't seem supernatural, but the like little introductory part he had of all characters was probably unnecessary evil, right? Because otherwise we would have been very lost at this point. Hey man, bro, he's kind of drippy though. I like that they do spin around when he stands like that. He looks a little bit like he's modeling for. Okay, first day of standing classes, sure, but I mean, yeah, he's kind of drippy though. I feel like that's like it could be someone 2026, right? Reinventing or whatever. Edward Blake, the founder of Blake Manor. His outstretched hand makes him almost Christ-like, though he was anything but a savior figure. Yeah, where was that painting? Not up here? Okay, I'm just gonna listen. Can't hear anything. It doesn't look like anyone is on the other side. No, because she's in the atrium. Oh, whoops. She's here. Surely she didn't notice us going in here now. Well, it looks very similar. Everything is burning all the time. I don't know how good that is for, like, the safety. Huh. A dress bedecked with beads and sequins. Surely it's for the stage. Yeah, it does look... It did look very magical. This is Ericsson's schedule for this weekend. I've noted her movements in my timetable. Okay, so now... she has no plans. Well, isn't that nice? Or she plans to go she plans to go to the bar on Saturday. Which makes sense. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on that. Oh, that was today. Yeah, I guess you don't write down your plans of anything. But it's like 4 p.m. I'm going to the hedge maze. And then the wild garden at 6 p.m. Well, whatever. I guess, I mean, if that's in her schedule, then here's where it is. A variety of average-sized shoes. Whoa. Whoa, who are you to tell? Right? Know a lot about feet, Mr. Ward. Running out of time. No? What do you mean? It's here to 9 a.m., bro. Nothing happens when I touch it. It feels surprisingly cold! Oh my god. It's cold. Guys, I mean, this is the most inside joke that could be made, but it's literally just us here. The ball's cold. That's crazy. It is haunted, it must be. That's the most surefire tell. Combination lock. She's frolicking around with another guest. What? Wait. Now I'm lost again. Fuck. Book by Mr. Toussaint. Frauds and Their Methodology, Volume 2. It has several pages bookmarked. It warms my heart whenever this joke comes up time after time. Yeah, it was very dumb when it happened, but it's funny. Okay, what can we look at? The books didn't seem to do anything. How about your... Oh, can I do more here? Oh, we checked the schedules. We could check more clothes. How about the nightstand? This looks like it could be something. A standard deck of tarot cards. I can see anything special. I can't see anything special about it. Really? What is the third one? Wait. Let me think. Third one. And it's swords through a heart. No, I'm not sure I know all the cards here. It doesn't make sense. It's the moons, the stars, the emperor, the empress, the fool. I don't know. I don't know what this could be. What could this be? This is 3 of swords. Really? Is that what it's called? Why is that never in any of the games I play that has them? I'm thinking of the major arcana. Oh, she's playing with the minors? That's fucking illegal. You can't do that. What is this? Oh! Whoa. What is this? A mixture of morphine and scopolaminem? The rap god, scopolaminem. Every white person loves him. I've heard of this concoction being used to sedate people. Is this for your own use or something more sinister? Which is cups, swords, wands, and can't remember the last. Pentacles. What the hell? Syringe of narcotics. She indulges. Hogged. A book on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. A spiritualist society. Hogged might be the code. Here, check the bin. There's nothing in the bin. Whoops. Wait. Maybe we could do hogged here. That's like a little easy, I feel like, but you know how these games go. Just start easy and we're kind of early still, so... Hogged, pogged. Was it? Yeah, it seems like it was the code. You were talking about this. I mean, we can see. No. I'm just jerking around everywhere. It's gonna be terrible for your headache. Or, yeah. I guess you don't maybe have the one yet. But it does, like, it's a lot of just sitting and reading. So it does go, it's not like like now, for example, I can't do anything, so we're just kind of chilling. Rich red candles. Something about them leaves me uncomfortable. Small stones with runes roughly carved into them. Collection of notes. Some ancient looking pages. Illuminatus magicis consumatio. Magic consumatio. Well, I don't know Latin either, so... Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you will take their power. Watch the houses on the other side of the street and just watch at times. Oh. Nice. Place the sedated victim inside the ritual circle. Candles, a knife, bog oak, everything required to carry out the ritual. Oh! But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. Oh my god, she is an imposter. She's a piranha. And pariah. Good god, she can't honestly go ahead with this. No. Good god, not the piranhas. Gotta tell our boy. Bro, she's sacrificing piranhas over there. We have so much to talk about, bro. Bro. Yeah, it did. Pariah, right? Pariah. Oh. Okay, I'm dyslexic. Dyslexic, yeah, apparently. Fuck. A syringe containing a potent narcotic, possibly. Yeah. Notes describing arcane. Yeah. Okay, cool. Don't worry about it. It did say pariah. I don't know what a pariah is either, though, to be honest.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Let's see here. No, but I can help you, my brother in Christ. Let's talk about this. Found a ritual in a room. It talks of eating a person's heart to steal their magical abilities. Surely this is nonsense, sir. Such a thing cannot be real. What's more, she can't intend to be doing this. That is ominous, rather too ominous. Certainly, such rituals exist. Do they work? I cannot say. Would she do it? Madame Erickson is a fraud, monsieur, but I have trouble believing her capable of such a deranged act. You'll no doubt find many here studying strange things. It is turning a little... I can... but reading a book on sacrifice is not the same as performing it, correct? If we are to know this is her plan and not academic in nature, then she would not... She would need to confess. I'm dyslexic. True words, right? True dyslexic. Well, see, dyslexic, it's the same. Bro, you're making fun of it, but it's actually the same. She's unlikely to confess to me, but you? Perhaps. Okay, well, let's freaking talk to her then. Let's talk to her. Let's save, because she might be angry that we robbed her. Hey, man. Good thing you never turn around, because I've been doing naughty things. Act on... Yeah, we're doing this. Hey, what's up? How do we like her? I don't know. She's not... I feel like they were... I like her style. You know, but...
Well, hello there.
No, if I like the way she looks at me. I respect her hustle. Okay.
We haven't met before, have we?
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward, Miss...
Mrs. Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should
She
be
ate
so
her late husband's heart.
I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
How about this ritual pages? Do you think there could be a ritual that would allow a person to steal magic from another practitioner? How could you? No, of course not. I wouldn't know, Mr. Ward. I communicate with ghosts. I would have no business with such rituals. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills. Yes. By eating hard, lol. Let's talk about Evelyn. You fuck with her? I don't suppose you met Miss Diane? Only this week, but her reputation precedes her. Did you know, Mr. Ward, that certain animals have brightly colored patterns to warn off other creatures? That's what they're saying these days. It's too bad Miss Diane's not a frog. Maybe it'd stop the likes of Mr. O'Mara from chasing after her tail. He was. Mr. Ward, the poor boy asked her to marry him. She said no, of course, and so publicly too. What's a wolf to do with a lovesick puppy? A wolf then, not a frog. No, I said she should be a frog. Presently, she's just a harlot. Oh, bro. Yeah, that's some 1800s shade right there. Yo, if you've never experienced the 1800s shade before, that's it right there. Except you probably have more than me. I don't read books. Anyway, I analyze you. So pretty. You guys all have a similar cross, gotta say. Guys, it's a little sussy. An elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself, however. Going to drop that on someone this weekend. Yeah, she dropped the age word, man. That's freaking... That's crazy. It's like a tier above skank. Or below. I mean, I guess it depends on how you look at it. Costume jewelry. An array of jewelry, the sort worn by spiritualists and show women. How does he know that it's custom made? How about her face? What about her? We've been like dissing this. It's like, oh, he looks so sad. Oh, this porter is sunken in eyes and they're red. He smokes weed. Fuck that guy. And then we can't look at her face. Nervous energy. She hides it well, but seems uncomfortable. For what reason? Costume. Did it say costume? Bro, I'm tripping. It does say costume. No! What is happening to me? Take it out of me! Okay, no, that's fine. It does say costume. From her face, I would say she's a dom. Yes. Yes. I mean, she wants to sacrifice someone and eat their heart, which just feels. Does that feel dummy? Like a little bit? Who? Why do we talk about him? Let's talk about her nervous energy. It's always fun to bring those things up to people. Are you alright, Miss Erickson? Mrs. Erickson? You seem uncomfortable. I would say heart eating is super sub. You're probably right. Really? Though? I guess. Someone who's a dom wouldn't do something like that. They would make their sub do it. As if to comment on it will make me more comfortable. I'm fine, Mr. Ward, thank you. Well, let's talk about the hogged. Let's hog together. How would you get to that point as a sub? Oh, the dom has a death wish. Okay. Do you know anything about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, Mrs. Erickson? Just putting it out there. I'm talking about this, like, getting someone's powers and this, but I haven't been to your room. I'll reiterate, I haven't been to your room. Don't look in the chest. Yeah. Do I? I would sure hope so. Let's see, what can I tell you? We're a society of those interested in magic, especially the divine, what you'll hear called high magic. Right now, the Egyptian style is in fashion. The Egyptian style, which is interesting because the painting of some Blake, I don't know if it was like the mother or maybe the wife to the guy that owns the place. Anyway, there's something there. The society is based in London. You should see about it, you know, if ever you find yourself over there. Asking for a friend. But how would you get to a point of asking for a friend? Yeah, so we're just talking now, which is fine. Does your jewelry have a particular meaning at all? Oh, not in that there are symbols or anything of that sort, but different colors and stones are thought to have magical correspondences. It's almost standard as the mystic's attire. It lets people know exactly why I'm here and what I do. Is Cathal the lovesick guy? Out against a carefree rake from South Dublin. Maybe.
I won't bother you anymore, Mrs. Erickson.
Goodbye now.
I will bother you in like a second though. She's a little nervous. Yeah, we got that out of there. That's something worth mentioning. What was I gonna do? Mark all as a scene. Yeah, can't we see like where are all our characters? Over here. But isn't there like a better way to see all the characters? I was gonna look at who he was. It might be the lovesick guy. She's in Haag, which had the same thing as the suspicious lockbox. Ooh, let's talk about her narcotics. Gotta talk about the narcotics. Treasure notes I found in mystery. Yeah. Okay, why?
Mr. Ward.
Why are you shooting up in your room? Can I? No. Well, whatever. Let's talk about Cathal. Have you met Mr. O'Mara? Oh, that boy is absolutely fascinating. It's not often I get to talk to someone who has dealings with angels. He might even be the first. I wonder if he might consider joining the Golden Dawn. They'd be more than happy to have him. Even with his reputation for being a bit of a daredevil, now that I say it aloud, I wonder if there's a link between his gifts and his recklessness. A good old back scratcher, bro. Yo, honestly, back scratches. I've been like I get quite a few back scratches nowadays, but I've lived a lot, like a big part of my life without back scratches. But I gotta say, they're pretty good, and I do enjoy them a lot. We can talk about the eavesdrop. But let's talk about this guy. He seems weird. Even before this event, I knew who he was. His reputation precedes him. To meet him is, I don't know, good riddance to the fakes he's found. But the man's too skeptical for his own good. The supernatural natural exists. Not everyone is lying. What's the gain from fixating on the people that do? That being said, what I was gonna say, like back scratchers, we have one in at our summer place in Sweden. Yeah, I use that quite a bit. sounds weird when I say it like that, but yeah, it's literally what I did. I used it for its intended purposes. Anyway, timetable. I don't know. Do we want to talk with you? I guess so. The suspicious looking box. I heard the staff mention you had a lockbox brought with you. It must be important to have brought a thing like that so far. Oh, well, you know, there are secret documents to be kept safe. What is it to you anyway? I kind of want to talk with...
Goodbye now.
Let's look around a little bit. Let's...
It's nearing breakfast.
Okay.
I need to find that evidence for Mr. Toussaint soon.
Wait, we need to find before... Is that how it works? We're working on like a 1 hour by hour basis? Okay, well, I guess we continue to talk to you then.
Mr. Ward.
But okay, we gotta figure out this game. We gotta figure out this game a little bit, because we have all this, right? And this is her. So is there by some chance... Like, what does this mean? Get entry to room. I should investigate a room. Yeah. Connection. Inconclusive connection. Yeah, that's because they're new, kinda. You can build a profile on Miss Erickson by analyzing her. Speaking to her, yeah. Array of jewels. We've talked about this with her. Especially... yeah, it means we haven't read it. But it's like things we know already. I overheard Mrs. Erickson, and it seems she will not be in her room until after breakfast. So this is just kind of to go back and like If there's anything we've forgotten, kinda, or something like that. 3 out of 8. Oh, about him. She has a medium-sized shoes in her room. Such a weird. I mean, it might help eventually, to be fair, like finding footprints or whatever. Or like, yeah, someone's been walking outside or something. Later on, her room is filled with magical tomes. Research in her room. She's in her early 30s. Damn. Damn. I don't know why I reacted like that, but yes. She's a medium. This was her first time meeting Miss Diane. Yeah, let's just continue talking.
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
But the box seems like the things is evidence. Yeah. Like, honestly. Let's talk about you. Tell me about yourself, Mrs. Erickson. Why? What do you want to know? I mean, let's see. I'm a spiritualist. You know that, don't you? Which is to say, I communicate with the spirits of the dead. I started off in the practice back home. New York has its own scene, you know, but I prefer London for its societies. I'm still based in New York, of course. There's to be no moving with my husband's job, but I do spend quite some time on this side of the pond. How's that for you? Yes, it was very well explained. Thank you. Has spoken to the manager at all? Mr. Varley, I tried asking him about the manor's history and hauntings, but he sent me to the library instead. Doesn't he know who I am? What I do? Damn, she's a little like high on herself as well. Not just the whatever, in the syringe. Yeah, but so far it just feels like we're like depleting our options with one character and then just finish. But yes, are you saying that you're a little intrigued? A man talking to a woman about herself. I don't think that's like a man's problem is not talking about a woman. Right, or with a woman about her. I think the biggest problem with men is that they don't talk about themselves. That's something a lot of men would go to therapy before just even like actually talking about, well, with someone they knew about who they actually are. But yes, I mean, I can kind of see what you're saying. Let's talk about seance. Since you are versed in the subject, can you explain what makes this seance different to any others? Of course, traditionally a seance has a host, a medium. That medium acts as a vessel for the spirits to commune through. Guests ask the ghost, and it communicates back through the medium, hence the name. Here, Miss Mantovani intends to try a new technique that will allow us to talk to the ghost, and they to us directly. This is notable as it would remove any doubt from the skeptics and so could provide answers to some of the fundamental existential questions we humans have. Well, what's your deal with the shaman? You met Mr. O'Finn? How could I not? I'm still not sure what compelled him to show up in ritual garb, but at least it's a talking point. Studying the crash site? Oh yes, the poor bird. As was mentioned, it was an omen. I thought perhaps it was best to see if anything could be learned in what remained of the incident. Sadly, the staff beat me to it, so there is not much to be seen here, I'm afraid. Gotta talk. Why haven't I talked about the crest? Can I ask you about the crest you're wearing? What the crest you're wearing symbolizes? I'm a member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. It's just a little way to let fellow members know they're among kin, you know. So, is the porter also part of this? Because he had a similar crest, right? I mean, it didn't have the rose. Maybe the rose is important. What do you guys think? It wasn't exactly the same, to be fair. I feel like his was more plus as well. This is actually definitely more like a cross. I mean, we could talk about ourselves in therapy. Two birds, one stone. Well, yeah. I haven't really gone to much therapy, but I'm a strong believer that therapy is good still, right? But I just haven't. I'm also part of the people that probably maybe needs it, but don't really think I need it, right? I think that's a common problem, kinda, where maybe a lot of people wait for way too long. Like maybe they should have gotten help earlier, but it's not really that bad either. But maybe like, but at the same time, part of me is like, oh, but if I do this now, then maybe that will relieve me of some of my problems later. So why don't I do it? I don't know. It just feels like a hassle. You gotta find like a person, like the only thing that I feel could be like hard is that you really need to find someone you click with, which is, I feel like some people wouldn't agree with me. It's a very professional thing, right? So they go to school for a long time to, you know, become a psychologist, right? But at the same time, there's just so much, like, you open up so much, right? So the one you're talking with gotta have this certain attitude or vibe that just makes you want to do it. Even though they might do things very similarly on paper, it's just kind of how they act, how they carry themselves, you know? Yeah, I've tried it once, and I did have one that was very bad, and I had a younger one that was more like, kind of chill, you know? We went on walks and talked and stuff, and that felt, I don't know, it felt like more my kind of, you know, the way I wanted to do it. The first one was kind of, I don't know, I think she was just like kind of bad, or not for me personally, my type. But she had all the answers, right? She was like, oh, I was talking about me not being able to sleep that well, and she was just like kind of saying that I should sleep better. Thanks. Oh. Kind of like that vibe. Let's see here. I'm going to drop out as me and the BF is going to watch a show. Okay, nice. Enjoy that. But go to therapy. Haha, yeah. Honestly. I'm very excited to watch the rest of the VOD later this week. Nice, nice. I have fun. We're gonna figure this shit out sooner. We have the timetable. I've already... Do you have any plans for the weekend? Well, I do think I shall be spending my afternoon in the drawing room. Such an opportunity to commune with our fellows, don't you think, between the talks? If you ask me, though, Miss Mantovani's talk at 5 is the only one worth attending, and so will be the only one I do attend. I'm entirely skipping the one at 3 by... I've already forgotten what it is. I think I'll take an afternoon nap then instead. I want to get some rest in before the ball later. As for Sunday, yes, I suppose I'll be in church at 11 and lunch at 1. The doctor's talk at 3 might be a tad silly, but he's easy on the eye and I love the Irish accent. I don't think I'd have another talk in me after that, so I'll nap at 5 instead. Otherwise, I'll waste the day in the gardens and maze, I think, calming my nerves before the big event. I hear that's where they're holding it, you know, the seance. I can hardly wait.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye now.
So we've talked about everything. Act on a twin act. Okay. We could do like a thing here with him. So maybe we could do that now. Yo, what's up? You kind of moved around a little bit. No, maybe you didn't
Hello
actually.
again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Maybe we've been able to do this for a long time, actually. No, this is not where we want to go. Don't know if we want to go. I've been warned to watch Mrs. Erickson. She's not all she claims to be. Really? You said you wanted to see Mrs. Erickson in action. But isn't Miss Carmela Mantovani the mystic of honor at this seance? You are correct, monsieur, but that does not interest me. Mademoiselle Mantovani's talents are known and tested many times over. I am sure she will do a fine job. I'm a little, is it here? No, it's not here. T-E? Act. Okay, so there is not anything we can do yet. Really. Timetable. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Other than the ball this evening, I hope to attend the talks. Talks? In the drawing room, one at 11, one at 3, and one more at 5, if you wish to join me. And tomorrow, let me see. I plan to attend the drawing room, talks at 3 and 5. I'll want to eat before the seance at 9, but I have no interest in a silent dinner, so I need to corner the staff and make arrangements for beforehand. So what is our timer? I kinda don't get that. The druid, the guy on That's so true. He's so sus. He's so sus, or like sussy of us. Holy, I'm gonna give him such a silly voice. Anyway. You heard that? Have you had the opportunity to meet Mr. O'Mara? Ah, that I have. To say I am concerned for him. You will find a great many people, Monsieur Ward, when misled, will speak of angels. And the way it has him, I only hope he is not beyond help. What is your opinion on Mrs. Erickson? I think I made that clear, no? Yeah, you really have. What do you think of Mr. Finn? Quite the character. It's unusual to see someone in that style who doesn't make their way as a showman. A true hermit.
That's all.
Take care.
And so now we've talked. Yeah, okay, we can act here. Mr. Tossans have given me Mrs. Erickson's room key and asked me to aid in his investigation. Right, so are we not... Were we not done investigating her room? Do you just have 1-2 minutes to do it now? The crystal ball we've looked at. Here is that, but doesn't... That's fine. Oh! It says targets. Miss Diane's name is circled. Oh. How did I miss that? How did I miss this? What the hell? Oh! Now I'm finding all the things. The remains of a letter from a contact telling her that she's magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Uh-oh. Did I mess this up now?
I've run out of time to find Mr. Toussaint's evidence.
Really?
Here it is, Monsieur Varlet. A detective come to undermine the great work this weekend.
Gather your things, Mr. Ward. You are to leave.
I did warn
Okay.
you, Monsieur Ward. Au revoir.
Au revoir. Okay, so I did fuck it up. As a result of your actions, 0 people in the manor survived. Everyone died. Let's do autosave. The question is though, I wonder if we even have enough. I mean, she'll learn magic no matter how hard she tries. Burnt paper. Bro, I think we need this as well. And that's just not enough time. This is fine. We can do it here. I was gonna lose some info that I've gotten from them, but we can skip through that. Oh, whoops. That's okay. Yes. Let's talk. I wanted to jump with space, but that's not how you do. Dave is coming. What should I have done? Replay the entire game? What do you want? Is this the immersive way to do it? Can't believe I was 1 minute of getting it though. Right? When I got both of those, I think I saw that I could do something with him even. That's fine. This is cinema, don't worry about it. We've learned all of this. Ooh. Wait, there's new things. Okay. Mystery unlocked. Yeah. Yeah, she... Okay, he liked her. Yeah. Burnt letter. Heard it said that some people are simply devoid of magic. Have you heard of such a thing? Pariahs, yes, I've heard of this. People for whom no amount of training will open the third eye. It's dreadful, unfair even. What did they do to be cursed so? There's quite a turnout at this event, and a number of people skilled in magical arts. Are there any you would recommend talking with? People whose skill you particularly admire? Oh, well, Miss Mantovani, of course, but she's so busy, she's hard to talk to. Miss Diane is also a skilled practitioner, though I have not seen her in a few days. So Miss Diane was one of those people who believed they could use magic. Perhaps you should talk with the Calligans. Calligan? I talked about this as well, but I don't think there's much else. Yeah, much else interesting to talk to you about. Yeah, I can already do things over here. We can discuss some of this first though with you. I discovered a list in a room with names of guests on it. Interesting, but it doesn't prove anything in itself. A list of marks for her fraudulent ways? A list for something more? Who can say of this alone? Your name was marked off. How insulting. A list of people she does not like, maybe? Well, Diane's name was circled. Diane's name was circled. At the top was written targets. Interesting. Speculations, yes. But perhaps it is that I do not use magic, whereas Mademoiselle Diane, she is rumored to be a studied woman. Found a scrap of paper indicating that Mrs. Erickson is a pariah. I thought it might interest you. It does, but a scrap, you say? Is the page complete? Is she named? She is not. then it will not suffice. I do not think we could convince anyone it isn't a forgery, however real it might be. Well, that's kind of it. Let's... No, but okay. That's all.
Take care.
What is it that I can do? Oh, I can make an hypothesis on her. Makes sense.
Mr. Ward.
Let's see here. Get your brain work in order sooner. I get some chocolate. Yeah, Hazel Erickson's goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Diane to steal her magical abilities. What do you think of that? Sounds good to me. What if I know what happened here?
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
No?
Mr. Ward, what troubles?
Confront.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye.
I'm just gonna like save.
Mr. Ward.
Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Diane and to steal her magical abilities.
How could you possibly... Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings? Bad news for both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you? Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why? Am I to be punished in this life and then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing? Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
Good lord. The woman is insane. Desperate. Or both. She must be stopped. Maybe Mr. Toussaint will have some idea. Monsieur! She's freaking crazy down here.
Hello again.
Yes.
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers. She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her. To the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another here.
What? No, it cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it, it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder. Especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her god's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much. She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her god's favor. I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin. My record shows she certainly coined enough of that in her time. As for you and me, Monsieur Wilder, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me. And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the séance out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have
so he's just gone now?
My quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
No, he's gonna be here. He's just gonna... Okay. Mrs. Toussaint now has the information he needed on Mrs. Erickson, which will also ensure she does not do something more terrible. Huh? The gauge decreased and a light went out as soon as Mr. Toussaint decided he was no longer attending the seance. Oh, is that the amount of people who dies? What exactly is that device monitoring and why? Maybe I should convince another guest to avoid the event and see if this occurs again. Could be.
Excuse me, sir.
So someone...
Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward.
I don't know if this is correct, but it seems like someone wants everyone to attend this seance so they can all die. So that person can maybe get their magical abilities, or maybe something else. I don't know about the last part, but it does seem like someone wants everyone to... Everyone has gathered here to die, and we just avoided one death.
Yes, that's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
Hmm? By who?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
What is this? A journal? It has Miss Diane's name on it. What's inside? How did this get here? No postmark, so it came from the hotel itself. But from who? Regardless of who sent it, I should read the thing. Is there a Satan part of maybe? Yeah. Yeah, they do a lot of sacrifices for something. Sunday the 24th, she talks of her arrival at Manor. Everything seemed to go smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful. This was her signature. There are 4 symbols beside the word supplies. Code, perhaps? Monday the 25th. It seemed she bumped into somebody that was not pleased to see them. It looks as if she was to name them on the following page, but that information is now missing. Tuesday the 26th. The night she went missing. She speaks of feelings of dread, and she doubts she will sleep that night. Her writing has become more erratic since she arrived at the manor. See you with dreams, scrawled next to it. I saw this in my dream. Did she dream it too? What does this mean? Do we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone experienced something similar, I wonder? If I could find 3 people with similar experiences, then I could be sure there is something there. Oh, whoops. There's more to be seen. Oh, the ripped out page. It seems some pages were torn out. This has left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. Maybe I can find something related to that, or otherwise useful, by searching her room. But in which room was she saying? Shh. That's a good question. Right, gotta show the notes. Okay, we can see several. Okay, this is several. The culprit is just, yeah, it's just anything. Room in the hotel cell. What? Okay, there's a lot of rooms. Yeah, and this is this. But where is the culprit? Okay. So if you go to the culprit, you get all... You get this first, which goes into all the characters. So these things are more like... This doesn't have anything necessarily to do with the characters, but it has more to do with just like the environment or something like that. While when we go to the culprit, like this is the big one. Who did it, right? Or who's gonna do it, or whatever. Who's the culprit? And then you can go in and see their whole mystery lines or whatever here. It's a little... The UI is not that bad to get around. It just takes some time getting used to. That's for sure. Yeah.
Mr. Ward, surely we have nothing left to discuss?
Yes.
Mrs. Erickson, we need to talk.
Someone's cooked. Someone cooked, yeah.
Personal affairs again. Why don't you do us both a favor, Mr. Ward, and stop interfering? What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
That's not a bad point. Perhaps you'll be more interested in what Mr. Toussaint has to say. Shall we go to your room then? Or would you rather discuss this in the open?
Yes, my room, sir.
Hey, yo. Let's go.
So you've read the notes and understand your situation. Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong, but if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path, and Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool. I wanted so much to be special, to have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that. If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite. But he wins. I forsake this ritual. And I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoying what I will never have. I hope they see their ghost and more. So much more.
So are the characters just gone now? Is that what we're led to believe? What do you think, Sunar? Will they have any, like...
Now,
a big part?
I would really like to be left alone. I have a lot to think about.
After this, or... Are we getting through them, like... Yes. I've taught... Okay. Ah! Yeah. Was right. The gauge decreases as people's plans for the seance change. I am still unsure of the device's purpose, but my gut says I want this as decreased as possible by the seance. Okay, that's fun. This seance has attracted the likes of Mrs. Erickson, then Miss Diane maybe even more than I realized. I was able to make her see sense, but I doubt that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud, an repentant sinner with no regard for the harm caused by her pursuit of power. How many desperate people has she cheated to get this far? Can she atone for what she's already done? That is, if she even realizes she needs to? Regardless, she's no longer my concern. Ah. This is the device. Strange contraption. This does seem to be reacting to the guest's choices in relation to the seance. Still have no idea why though. What's up? My man? Mr. Varley.
Mr. Ward, I do hope the earlier commotion with the bird didn't disturb your rest. There is breakfast in the dining hall from 9 a.m. located in the east corridor here, and your fellow guests will be giving talks throughout the day in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Is there anything else I can help with?
There's so much we can talk to you about. How about the strange device? What is the purpose of the strange device in the atrium? A meter for the event, sir. Something to do with the readiness of the seance. It was custom made with no expense spared. The Marquess or perhaps Miss Mantovani could explain it better for you. Alright, how about strange dreams? Have you had any of those? I had the strangest dream since coming here. Is that something many people report? I have heard it said. It's not something you experience yourself. I have worked here for nearly 20 years, Mr. Ward. I don't often sleep off the ground, so I could not guess what a normal dream would be for me. When one spends so much time in a place, to dream of corridors and doors and windows is sadly quite normal. I wouldn't say that's a direct match for the dreams Miss Diane had, and I had. It's close, but not enough. Which room was Miss Diane assigned to when she was staying here? She was in room... seems I would need to check my records. She had a southern view. I recall her complaining about the noise as new guests arrived. Though why that matters now that she is gone is beyond me.
I need...
Certainly.
Okay. Let's walk around a little bit, shall we? Bathhouse? I wonder how long this game is gonna be. I feel like I've spent more time on it than needed. But this might be a little bit of a journey, guys. Did those move? Oh, yeah. You can skip the next hour using an hourglass. Time can only be skipped forward, and hours cannot lost. Okay. That's kinda... don't you need that, though? Might as well just look around a little bit. Certain topics can be researched in the library to uncover further information. Key research topics will always be found on the research desk. The bookshelves can be used to gain supplementary information. Topics can be learned from other characters, evidence, and other research topics. There sure is a lot of stuff here. World mythology. Books on various mythologies across the world, though the focus is heavily on the classics and Egypt. Anything you want to look up? Guess not. Irish mythology. A collection of books on the 4 cycles of Irish mythology are here, alongside writings on supernatural sites and entities. Is there anything I want to look up? Look up the veil. The veil is the barrier between the living and the dead, the mundane world and the spirit world. There are times and places when the veil thins and interactions between the two worlds become easier, for better or for worse. The veil may be thin in places that have seen great tragedy, or in places of magical significance. As for time, it is known that the veil is thinnest on All Hallows Eve, and this is when spirits of many kinds may walk the earth, and be seen even by those who usually would not encounter such things. It is also when communication through the veil is easiest. As such, traditionally any attempts to contact the dead are made in this period of the year, as they are known to be most successful at this time. This was mythology. How about folklore? Yeah, it's interesting. Towards the end of October and with the approach of Halloween, it is not uncommon to see carved lanterns adorning doorsteps and windowsills. In Ireland and Scotland both, there is a long-held tradition of carving a face into turnips and putting a lit candle inside them. The tradition is thought to stem from the Irish folktale of Stingy Jack, a spirit barred from both heaven and hell and forced to walk the earth eternally. Whether this is true or not, these carved turnips are thought to serve a practical purpose. It is thought that on Halloween night, the veil between life and death is thin, and spirits walk the earth, many with ill intent. These turnips are carved into grotesque faces and lit as lantern to ward off any spirits that would do the living harm. The Fear Gorta, literally a man of hunger. The Fiar Gorta, maybe, is a type of apparition that is linked to the Great Famine, though there are alternate accounts that consider it an omen of further famines to come. Taking the form of a starving person, the Fiar Gorta is a spirit of hunger who will follow people to ask for food. Should it catch its prey, it will not hesitate to consume them to satisfy its hunger. Always unsuccessful in quenching its hunger, then seeks out a new victim. Irish famines. The washwoman, or the bean nigh, is an instance of the other folk providing unwelcome news without exhibiting aggression or violence. The apparition is said to appear before battle, where she will be seen washing the bloody armor of those to die, as if they are already dead. Is it said that she appears at battlegrounds as she feeds off of grief? Perhaps this is why she shows visions of those to die. Yeah, so people are about to die. That's for sure. We already knew that though. They always tell us when we fuck up. A mix of guides on spiritual matters, guides for making contact, and a record of supposedly real encounters with the afterlife. Is there anything you want to look up? Oh god. There is a lot to look up, but I don't know. Ooh. Research test. This would be useful if I want to look anything up. Okay. Information on Wilhelmina Blake. You read? Wilhelmina August Blake was born in 1788 to Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquess of Doon. She disappeared without a trace on the night of October 29th in 1828. She had a passion for music from an early age and was often called upon to entertain her father's guests with piano recitals in the drawing room. In the months leading up to her disappearance, she developed a keen interest in Egyptology, after her uncle Lord Barnard Blake gifted her an ancient vase he recovered during an expedition in Gizeh. The vase disappeared on the same night as Lady Blake. After she vanished, her younger sister Elizabeth experienced episodes of melancholy and would roam the grounds searching for Wilhelmina, adamant that she had never left Blake Manor. It's kind of like Diane. Nobody was ever found for Wilhelmina, and so her final whereabouts and fate remain unknown. Well. So this will kind of just... yeah, show us if we have anything like big. And then we can continue. We can continue to like read. But I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of interesting, but there's just a lot, so maybe we'll come back to it. Let's look at this painting. The plaque tells me this is Walter Blake, the Marquess's only child. Very ominous with the crow. And then for our last minute, we'll talk with this boy.
Ah, there you are now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but do I know you?
No, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
You have me there, sir.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm done enough.
These kinds of games, I never want to play alone. It's just so much information. Yeah, it kind of helps to stream because I take my time. Otherwise, I would click through so much and not have the patience. But we'll see. How are you enjoying it so far, Sunar? As a fellow someone who's not, where it's like not really your jam. But I feel like this is kind of my jam while watching it, right? When I watch other play stuff like this, it's intriguing.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the seance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the seance, but not for it. I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up. What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess. These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands they can do what they want to them? It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Okay, we can discuss one thing. No, we cannot. Actually.
No, I should go.
Only do something if you want. Not because you should.
Damn. Wise words, man. Yeah. I agree. What the heck is going on over here? Okay, we could continue talking to him, but I feel like I wanna join in on that breakfast for a bit. Clock is just 9, so we'll continue a little longer. Maybe I won't continue all the way to 10. But I know, shorter streams, it's been a little nicer lately. I promise it won't like go from shorter to like nothing eventually. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll just do a little shorter and do 2 times a week, or maybe I'll add another day and do like more shorter ones. But 4 hours, I usually get so freaking tired towards them, which is it's fine. But I have enjoyed like keeping it a little shorter at least. Just a tiny smidge. Timetable. Where? How do we get to the map? Oh wait, the map was there, lol. Let's see here. Dr. Callaghan. Unassigned. It does say a lot of names here. But I don't see her. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And there's 2 towers. Courtyards. Where would one have... okay. Let's talk with this guy out here. Right, where's the breakfast?
May I be of service? Certainly.
Wasn't there supposed to be like a breakfast somewhere? Boy, am I hungry. Welcome luncheon. Day 2. Masked ball. Ooh, there's a masked ball this evening at 9 PM in the ballroom. That's gonna be interesting. Tomorrow there's a silent dinner at 8 PM in the dining room. Tomorrow evening the grand seance take place in the hedge maze. Archery, as well as cricket, carriage tour of our land, horse riding. Very normal stuff. Talks held daily in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Information on talks to be posted outside the room each morning. Okay. Part of me kinda... Oh. It's kinda spooky. Spooky morning. A bronze statue of a lady. It is not that old. A few years, perhaps? A dedication to Mary Blake, the Marquess' wife. Though taken from us too soon, she will live on in our hearts and lives through her kind and charitable deeds. Mary Blake. Locked. I can hear horses in the distance. The manor stables, perhaps? That's a little... Yeah, they have horses. Who attends those? Horses are freaking... pick up a lot of time and resources. Atrium. These guys are in the atrium. My room. Would it be kind of easy to find where one would have breakfast? This is too real, guys. This is like when you actually take in at an hotel. It's like, what the fuck? I don't see any characters. Is that for real? Because I haven't seen them yet? Well. Oh, maybe here. Dining room.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meet?
Yes. Your name?
Oh, sorry, sir. My name's Doyle. Seamus Doyle. So, the meal.
Interesting. Why could we say
Certainly,
that?
sir. Let me show you to your seat.
Did we have his name?
If you're looking for a seat, you're welcome to join us. I'm sure my companion here won't mind.
This was the one that...
Why not? I'm being educated
With
on the
me, I like.
specifics of tomorrow evening's seance, and why, apparently, it's so impressive.
Oh, this takes some... We can join.
Captain Ward.
Pleased to meet you both.
Allow me to introduce Mrs. Olivia Darcy, and I am Lloyd Dupre.
Would you believe that he's somewhat of an expert on all things related to death?
She means I am an undertaker.
Right. What does an undertaker do? Takes care of like a graveyard.
More than that, evidently. We were just talking about this grand seance, and I'm trying to understand what it is that makes it so grand. All seances are used to speak to ghosts. Is that not the entire point of them?
It's grand because everyone gets to talk with a ghost, right?
So, wherein lies the distinction. Surely, if Miss Mantovani has held a seance before, then she has also made a ghost talk before.
No, though I understand the confusion. We have gotten close to that feat, parallel to it, but direct communication has not been achieved.
Exactly.
Seances are used to invite a ghost to communicate, and to provide a means for them to do so. In the most successful cases, the spirit speaks
It's a person in the
medium
graveyard.
themselves.
And does funerals. Okay. The Undertaker. Interesting name for it. It's kind of like a caretaker, right? But for the grave portion, graveyard portion of like a church.
But those cases are debunked at worst,
Yes.
and uncorroborated at best. There is no way to prove beyond doubt that the medium did not make it up.
The only reason I know caretaker or Undertaker is freaking the Undertaker. That's where I've heard it from before. It makes sense why it's so like kind of spooky then.
Now, in any records of direct sightings, and this is true of my own encounters, the ghosts cannot speak for themselves. Miss Mantovani intends to...
Oh dear, I've made a right haze of this. Don't fret, nothing's broke.
Oh, do you need help, Mrs. Joyce?
Oh.
Oh no, sir, thank you. I managed to drop it. I can manage to pick it back up, I'm sure.
Nikki, of course we take the key.
What a ruckus.
That poor woman. Anyway, where was I? Yes. The hope is that Miss Mantovani, with the right time, place, and people around her, will cut out the middleman.
Who is Mantovani? Is that like
and have the spirit speak for itself.
the African-looking lady? Maybe.
Is that really possible?
Maybe. Yeah, I guess she could be from there. It would make sense. Maybe she's from Egypt.
Then the hotel. It's not without its storied history. Plenty of uncrossed souls in these walls. That, of course, is where the danger lies.
No, I don't either.
Spirits aren't to be trifled with. That gets forgotten sometimes.
Do you think I'll be in danger attending the seance?
I am putting my trust in Miss Mantovani. I don't believe she'll lead us wrong.
Oh, Finn. Good
We'll
name.
be fine, I think. So
And
long as
Diane.
no one disturbs your
Diane.
organs.
Perhaps I'll stand farther back from the proceedings than I initially planned. But I don't think I'm done with my questions, Mr.
I barely remember what we're called. Mr.
Your
Ward.
practice. After breakfast, would you join me for some air out front?
It would be my pleasure.
But
Okay.
I could have sworn I'd left my key here. Maybe I dropped it. I'm sorry, Mr. Dupre. We will have to postpone that conversation. Once we're finished here, I'll need to go to reception and ask whether anyone has turned in my key.
Of course, madam. I'll be in the courtyard, should you find time to join me.
So, should we just take this opportunity to go through her room? Olivia Darcy. Olivia. Good name. He said. Named Oliver. It's locked and has been opened in a while. I suspect there is nothing I need from here. Well... maybe not. Check out the room. Oh, this is the East Tower. Ah. Percival Blake, the 4th Marquess of Doon. He looked badass. Good art style in this game, gotta say. Staff area is locked off. Oh, we are Mr. Ward. I thought it said Mistress Ward. It was like the guard of the woman who left earlier. Yeah. No, we are Ward. And we were talking to Olivia. And I don't know how they're related, those two. They're together, or if they're just like if they're in a relationship or not. Not that. Guess we could listen. I can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone's on the other side. Let's go. See what Olivia Darcy's hiding. That's like a book on spiritualism. The information within seems targeted to the inexperienced. Yeah, she did seem a little inexperienced. A lot of questions about this and that. Another cross. Illuminati triangle, yeah. It has been, it was on the book that the other girl had as well, that we investigated. A Protestant cross. Notes of damask rose. Someone else would know better. Notes she's making about the event, but they seem less academic in nature and more of a work of fiction. Rather racy letters with to Mrs. Darcy's husband, but they don't seem to be written by Mrs. Darcy herself. Huh. Interesting. It date back far as August. Does that writing look familiar? Oh. Yeah. Did Evelyn write racy, like, love letters to Olivia's husband? What? What? Oh. Yeah, what else? Rose. That's kind of similar. Damn, it matches. It seems Miss Diane is the author of these letters to Mr. Darcy. So Miss Darcy has a connection to Miss Diane. I never know what to actually call her. That's fine. One with an inbuilt motive. Those blasted dreams of home. I don't want to go home. Not after what happened. I want a new life. There's loose pages. A medical cert showing Mrs. Darcy was bedbound for some time in the autumn of last year. The doctor listed it as medical code UO33, whatever that means. Yeah. Okay. UO33. Vial of poison? Why on earth does Mrs. Darcy have a bottle of thallium? Oh my god, was she gonna kill Diane? Information on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. It seems rather rudimentary reading for a fully fledged member. Book of Poetry. Assortment of clothing, yeah. The shoe seems to be of medium size. Yeah. I don't know. Have we checked in here? No. I could be interesting. This is Darcy's schedule for this weekend. I've noted her movements in my timetable. We did read both of those. How about this one? There's nothing there really. How about these? Or this? Book of Poetry. Alright, well, yeah. Let's go talk to her. Are you trying, what have you done with Diane? You skank. Are you just gonna stand there for like many hours?
Again?
I could keep talking with you. That's kind of interesting. What do you have to say about Olivia? Not before this party. I haven't seen her in our circles before. She's an author, as it turns out. Writes those dark and dramatic sorts of novels. I might even have read one at some point. She seems surprisingly grounded, considering. Even a little skeptical. I wouldn't have expected that.
Goodbye now.
Where was she going? Oh. Yeah. Oh, eavesdrop. Oh. Hide.
I seem to have misplaced my room key.
I see. Let us see what we can do about that for you. Now,
Holy shin looked. Why does he look so Giga Chad now? Bro looking like he's mewing himself out of his mind. He has like that butt cheek as well. Butt chin. Holy moly. Okay, I've got your key.
Mr. Ward, you come back to me.
We can analyze you first. What's up with you, lady? Evidence of a ring worn for a long time and since removed. An intricate brooch, perhaps representing something and less dainty than one would expect such a lady to wear. Disdain. She does not seem impressed with something. The event attendees or me, perhaps. So let's talk about your husband's letters. Do you have a reason to believe that your husband was writing into someone he shouldn't have been before his death? Oh, do I? My Caesar was quite a wordsmith. It was what had me fall for him in the first place. Now if only he'd had the decency to save those love letters for me. Let's just get right to it, the mistress. Have you ever used an affair or infidelity as a plot point in a book? You know, if you just read my books. But yes, I did once. A woman's husband cheated on her, and their reconciliation night was his alibi for a murder. In hindsight, I do not think I did justice to how devastating it can be. If I were to revisit that story now, he would need another alibi. Okay, I see that you've taken off your ring. I may or may not have. In either case, it's none of your concern. Okay. How about Lloyd? Have you been speaking much with Mr. Dupre? Have I indeed? I've been spending most of my time here with him. He's a good man, and unlike most people, he's usually able to tell when I'm joking. How about yourself? Tell me about yourself, Mrs. Darcy. Well now, have I not made introductions, or is this an attempt to charm me? Let's see. My name is Olivia Darcy, as you know, and I am visiting from London. Moreover, I am sorely missing the city. It is very clean here, quiet too. I am going to appreciate this city so much more when I get home. Let's talk about the dreams. I had the most peculiar dreams since coming here. Really? Please do tell me more about your half-remembered slumbers. Honestly, Mr. Ward, there are so many real and tangible things happening here, and you want to discuss dreams? Well, fuck you. How about your disdain and the vial of poison you? Huh? You seem unimpressed with something, Mrs. Darcy. Do I? I suppose you want to know if it is you with you, Well, you can rest easy. Since coming here, I have a great many things on my mind, and none of them are to do with the man I just met. In your stories, has anyone ever been poisoned? Of course, I've used them all. Arsenic, cyanide, strychnine, but my real favorite is thallium. It's tasteless and odorless, you see, so it's very believable that a victim could ingest it without knowing. And as it's a relatively new substance, the reader can believe it when a doctor misdiagnoses it as severe gastroenteritis. I'm gonna go... Okay. Has your work given you any expertise on medical documentation? Oh goodness no, the odd time I would need to include something like that, it's off to the library for me. Or I might pester my cousin, who has himself become a doctor. Well, how about your brooch? That's an interesting brooch you have there. Yes, well, it's actually very important. I'd tell you, but it's a secret. One of those hush-hush secret society things, you see. Well?
That was all. Good day, Mrs. Darcy.
Good day, Mr. Ward.
Interesting. Got the key. And then we got into the room. Discover meaning of med. Maybe we should head right, because if we look at the map, maybe it's the first floor. Dr. Callaghan. Yeah. Oh, they have two different rooms. I wonder if we could like knock on their door like a normal human being, or if we need to like steal their key somehow. Huh? Mr. Dupre's. Okay. Can't hear anything. Yeah. Yeah, can I knock? What the hell? Jojo. Steel ball run. Burb. Can I not talk? I feel like you would have dirt on people, but maybe not. Yeah, where did she stay? Do you know which room Miss Diane was staying in? No. No, I've been trying to find for a few days. She's a slippery one. If you find her or her room, do let me know. Maybe we could ask the boy in here now that he's by the ledge here.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Yeah, can I... I've already talked to you about her room. Let's talk about Olivia while standing right next to her. Have you spoken much to Mrs. Darcy? We have tried our best to make her feel welcome. I do hope she finds the hotel to her liking. It would be good to get the endorsement of non-Arthur.
I need not.
Certainly.
Yeah, because there's not... Oh, wait, we can go into the dining room now? So many people in the dining room. Shit's crazy over there. I don't know where to start,
Sorry,
though.
sir, would you mind waiting until we had the place cleared before returning?
Oh, well. You are in the dining room? Right, she's in the kitchen. Yeah, so there's not that many that we could talk to. Courtyards. He is in the courtyard. Interesting. Maybe we can do something fun with you. Do you think she's cheating with Dupree? Or whatever his name was? Yeah, I think it was Dupree. As a revenge. Analyzing. Oh. Curious tattoo. A finely crafted tattoo in a design I don't recognize. Fine clothes and jewelry. He's well dressed, and it is evident he can afford some luxury. He does not have a wedding ring. Which is like...
Hello again, my friend.
a little interesting. What do you think of Olivia? Have you spoken to Mrs. Darcy?
I have indeed. She's a wonderfully sharp and dry woman. Talking to her is a sparring match, and I enjoy that immensely.
Yeah. That's the voice he's getting. How about this? You know, Mr. Dupre, I can't help but admire your clothing. It's quite fine.
Haha, why, thank you. I run a funeral house back home. It's not glamorous work, but it's more than worthwhile. And I'm lucky enough to do quite well for myself these days.
Alright. I thought we... Oh, we don't have more time now. That's fine.
I've taken enough of your time.
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
Maybe we want to go into a room more. I feel like we did more, like most of the things there, but I thought so last time as well, which was obviously wrong, so. That being said, I think that's where we're gonna end it. Hey! Such happy music. What the hell? What banger should we end on? Or like, have on? Ooh, I do like Heaven a lot. Wait, where was it? Let's see. Let's see what the RNG gods choose for us. Kinda lost. Oh, I found it. No, not this one. This one's good. Yeah, so interesting game. Interesting game. It seems like what we want to do is just try to make as few people as possible go to that seance. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean that that machine, right? It goes down once they don't go to the seance. And we before we had a counter which told us that everyone died. So maybe that will save some people. The ones that we convinced to not go there. Maybe that's the point, right? Well, apart from figuring out where the hell Dean is. Less power to the ritual, yeah. Which does what? We don't know yet. I mean, they say it's a seance, so they're supposed to talk with the ghost, but it seems like it is definitely something else going down. So yeah, I'm quite tired. I'm gonna chill a little bit before bed, and then it's up early tomorrow to work. So enjoy the rest of your evenings. I really like this game. It's different from what we usually do. It's different. It's a lot like slower, a lot of reading, not necessarily that much talking always. But yeah, it's intriguing. So sleep well, and I'll see you on Tuesday next week. Same time, same days. That's what we're doing, and we're gonna finish this. And after this, I don't know, we might play Sorrows. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but it's a PlayStation exclusive coming out, and it's a follow-up to the kind of hidden gem Returnal for PS5, which I enjoyed a lot. It's very different. It's a sci-fi shooter, but it's like sci-fi horror. Sci-fi horror like roguelike. It's very weird, but I liked it. So it's a bit of a palate cleanser, yeah. I do like playing games just in general, so there are gonna be a lot of different types of games on these streams. Until, well, now that you guys are here and you enjoy everything, that's gonna be the case, but maybe eventually I'll find my niche, right? Maybe we'll get, like, the curiosities will grow, and then it turns out that maybe we do want more horror games, right? But I'm probably never gonna play only one thing. But there might be, as of now, I'm just finding games I find interesting, and then we play them. That's pretty much my strat right now. Yeah. So, and I don't know how long this game is. By the looks of it, like, we played for 3.5 hours. I don't feel like we did that much, but we did get through some things, and we saved like 2 people out of like 18 or something. So that's that's a bit. Still, maybe we also did the tutorial and stuff. So maybe we'll see. I guess the more we play it and the more people we convince to not go there, the more it like narrows down, and maybe it'll get easier in a way, more less overwhelming, at least. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next week. Bye.